I brought my guitar. It's my nice one. It's my baby. I learned, well, growing up, I always really liked music, and it's always ran my family because I always had arts ran my family because I have aunts and both my grandmothers were professional painters, which is pretty cool. So I have a lot of art around the house. But my mom's an art teacher, and then my uncle's a professional bass player. He does studio musician stuff and all that. And so I don't know. I always thought art and music was just really fascinating, just because you can take sound and capture an emotion with it. I don't know. It always blew my mind. But so when I was 5, I took piano lessons and all that, and I hate the piano. But 5 years of that, and I could play. But I took piano lessons all the way until I was 10 years old. And then one day, my grandpa used to always come over every Sunday morning, and we'd always have breakfast with a family breakfast. And one morning, he brought his acoustic guitar over, and he showed me and started playing it, and it blew my mind because I don't know, I'd never seen a guitar as a little kid still, and I was 10 years old. It was a Sunday morning in February or something like that, and I never touched piano again. But literally the next day, we went out and we found this $50 piece of shit guitar that it was like a 2x4 on plywood. It was awful. But I played this thing for 10 years because I was broke growing up. That's how it goes. So I played my broke ass 2x4 for 10 years. And, it goes that way. And then when I graduated high school, I was on the honor roll, and my grandpa was he had 2 doctorates. He was a really smart guy. He had IQ 160 or something like that. So he's freaking genius. So he was like, "Oh, you're in the honor roll. I gotta get you something nice and all that." And he saw my guitar sitting in my hallway or whatever. He came over to my house Sunday morning. And he was like, "I'm gonna get you a new guitar." So he went out and he got me this for graduating. And it was all black when he first got it. I painted it, and did stuff to it, and dropped it, and got big scratches, but whatever. And then he got me this thing, and I started playing in bands and stuff because I finally had a nice guitar I could play with. It was really nice. And then 6 months after he bought me this guitar, he got Alzheimer's. And by the next summer, he didn't even remember who I was, and he couldn't play a guitar anymore. And it was kind of a bummer. And he's still around, but he doesn't know who I am or anything like that. And so I have this thing now, and it kind of reminds me of him and him teaching me how to play the guitar for years and years when I was a little kid, and just all the hard work I put into it, and finally getting something nice to play with. And so I don't know. So I'd rather have my house burned down than have this get stolen. That's honestly how this thing is to me. So that's my speech.